Genshin Impact isn't a game I expected to enjoy. It uses a lot of mechanics that make it hard to approach from a new player perspective if you don't have any help, a story that simultaneously feels too fast yet too slow, a companion I truly wish I could use as emergency food. Karina, you did an amazing job. However, the game has hot women, hot men, and children that control an entire section of the world. So there's that. This video is only going to cover the initial chapter of Genshin called Mondstadt. I'm not here to give you a real review of the story. I'm here to talk about why I'm suddenly finding myself playing this game for at least 30 minutes a day, every single day. So if you want a story synopsis, here's mine. So your sibling gets stolen and you get knocked into the region. A mysterious pixie that somehow raises the pitch of its voice every time you talk to it explains where you are. You walk into a forest where a dragon bird thing is talking to a black or blue haired twink. They see you and dip the hell out. The local police pick you up. You fight said dragon thing, and then they make you an honorary cop. Said twink approaches you and decides to make you help them steal a national relic, and you just kind of agree? You fail to steal the relic, get chased into a local bar where you meet Batman, and plot to steal the relic from the thieves. Only after being cleared by the local sheriff, who just decides to ignore the fact that you tried to steal a relic as a cop. You discover the relic, make it stronger with dragon tears, and try to get the dragon to calm the hell down at a cliffside. An evil little mage whispers no, and the dragon destroys the relic, which makes you have to find a way into its hideout to try to help it anyway. You save the dragon, go back to town, and the twink gets attacked and gets a chess piece ripped out of their chest, and then you're told to go to the next area to hopefully stop another chess piece from being stolen. Did you get all that? Cool, because I had to go back and read a story synopsis to remember half of it. This is one of my first major problems with Mondstadt as a Mondstadt? This is one of my first major problems with Mondstadt as an area. The story is fairly short, but man, does it give you some major whiplash between story beats. Venti, sorry, he's Barbados here, but I'm just gonna keep calling him Venti. The twink I've been making fun of is actually the Archon of this area. Archons are basically gods. He's apparently a weaker god, which is why he makes us do so much for him in this area of the story, but man, does it feel forced. Do you wanna know why this feels forced to me? Think back to the first thing I said in the synopsis section. Your sister has been stolen. And throughout the 10 plus hours of streaming I did in this game, twitch.tv/OzmaNeku, I only saw her once, and she's a bad guy now? I'm so confused. One of the many reasons I'm so confused is the story is broken up into certain quests, and that is my immediate next complaint. So these quests are locked behind your adventure rank. Normally leveling up a gacha games, oh, by the way, this is a gacha game if you've never played it before, gives premium currency and unlocks new systems. Genshin does the same things sometimes, though with one major difference. I've played a lot of gacha games. Some of the ones I've touched are Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle, Dragon Ball Legends, Arknights, Epic 7, Fate Grand Order, Blue Archive, Dissidia, Final Fantasy Opera Omnia. That title is still such a mouthful. Final Fantasy Record Keeper. I could keep going, but I'm already bored. Almost all of these that I can remember do not lock down story behind your player level. Genshin does. There's been multiple instances of me wanting to see the next part of the story and being told, nope, go grind for a few days, thank you. This is an immensely baffling decision to me because there are plenty of players who want to play Genshin for the story. Why in the world has the game actively told me to do other things when I want to know more about the Archons, the regions, or even just the characters themselves? Sure, opening chests and doing the various dungeons around can speed up this process, but when you only play the game for half an hour, maybe an hour a day, this process takes a ton of time. Yes, the answer to the problem is just play more of the game. However, demanding more time of your player is a sure way to make sure someone will drop the game entirely. I'm glad that I haven't yet, because the combat is honestly an insanely fun can of worms. Wait, did I just mention the next section? Okay, seriously, this combat system is insane. I went out of my way to do some combat trials in the recent Fontaine event. Yes, I know, I'm cheating on my own video, leave me alone. The amount of times I saw a big number appear before my eyes as a low-level player made me want to figure out how in the world this game worked. 5 minutes of Googling left me absolutely flabbergasted at how deep this system actually goes. Almost every single element interacts with a second element to cause some sort of combo to make big number go boom. Except Geo? Geo, stay in the corner, you know what you did. To those of you who haven't fallen down this rabbit hole yet, let me just give an example. If you have Hydro and Dendro, blue and green, work together, it drops a little seed on the ground. Looks like a heart. If you have Electro hit those seeds, Electro's purple, they explode in an effect called Hyper Bloom. That Hyper Bloom effect, from what I understand, makes tiny arrows that will home in on an enemy and tick them for 1 hit per bloom. Genshin players, please correct me because I do not understand what the hell I am looking at. All I see is numbers go burr. If you have a problem with watching bigger numbers appear on the screen or having to optimize your gameplay to an unbelievable degree like I do not touch this game. You're gonna get sucked into the numbers game and then start wondering what characters are better and start looking at the banners like they're investments instead of a place to get husbandos and waifus. I haven't talked about the characters yet. Do you like women? Do you like men? Okay, you'll like this gacha. Okay, fine, I'll talk about the gacha elements. Genshin Impact follows one of the weirdest gacha systems I've seen. It features a hard pity at 90 pulls for any 5-star character, a guaranteed hard pity at 180 pulls on any character banner, and that pity carries over the next character banner. That sounds easy, right? Just do 9 full 10 pulls and you'll get a 5-star character. Wrong. First of all, you have a 0.6% chance to get a 5-star character before 90 pulls. This is an insanely low number compared to other gachas that I've played. Even if the characters are hot as hell and tempt me every single time I look into wish banners, Navi, I swear to God, if you don't come home, I'm going to scream. Having that insanely low rate for wishes on top of the fact that the first 90 is not a guarantee for the character you want, it can be devastating as a free-to-play to not get the unit you actually wanted and to get a child instead of the hot blonde with literal cannons. I do not care if the child is a literal god, I am not playing them. The other problem with this pity system is if you want to be an optimal player, you're gonna wanna hunt for those specific characters that make your team into gods on Teyvat, swiping the Spiral Abyss back from whence it came after 42 attempts. Oh, did I forget to mention the weapons? Because they have the exact same problem. It may not matter if you got your Fire Daddy Batman a pull if you don't have a great piece of equipment to run with him for endgame content. So I wish you luck in clearing if you try to. However, I'm getting ahead of myself. My main team is all level 20 after saving Dvalin because I don't know where the hell to find Ascension material. Okay, where's the spreadsheet? Do you like Breath of the Wild? Have you heard that comparison before? Because everyone and their mother said this game was just an anime Breath of the Wild when it came out initially. And you know what? I was one of those people. I never took to Twitter and screamed about it like some people did. I am never calling it X. Get out of here, Elon. But I did understand the comparisons. Though now that I've given the game a serious chance, I can confidently say that the game doesn't have your weapons shatter every 10 seconds and makes you avoid fights. Oh, that wasn't what you expected? You expected more differences? I don't know what to tell you here, but your main gameplay loop is almost exactly like Breath of the Wild. Want to find materials to make meals or upgrade your weapons? Better go climb that mountain that's the size of a skyscraper, because who knows where else you can find that singular piece of iron you need to make more leveling material for your weapons. Want more primos? Better go kill that camp of intelligent beings that decided they wanted to kill you on sight because why not? Oh wait, there's a random chest over yonder. Better go grab that. Oh hey, there are some fire flowers on the ground. Better go pull up my ice character. This game is absolutely an ADHD simulator like Breath of the Wild was for me 6 years ago. Oh God, I'm old. Oh, and don't expect the game to tell you where to find specific materials either. There are community-made interactive maps to help you find those specific materials. Because who cares if you only play this game for half an hour a day? No, I'm not bitter, shut up. Better look up where to find the things you need. This is one of the reasons why my main squad hasn't ascended just yet. I haven't had the time to stop and look for these materials they need because of how much time I would need to dedicate to locate these materials. Though there is another mechanic that kind of helps with this. If you have resin, you can go to specific spots on the map and get certain pieces of such a material if you pay the resin cost and succeed at whatever task it gives you. Most of the time it's just kill these things under the time limit. However, you can find dungeons that will want you to do a full dungeon run into killing things under a time limit, so there's a little variety. This is the part of the game I actually enjoy. I get to run in, kill things, get what I want, and get out. No searching every nook and cranny for a chest, no talking to a person, going across the map, talking to a person, then running back to the first person. I already play Final Fantasy XIV. I do not need these word-filled side quests to deal with. To be clear, I understand that some of the commissions, the daily side quests, have tiny bits of lore and character writing in them. However, I just want to smack things around to make the funny number get bigger. Let me be me, and I'll let you be you. We can get along, right? Okay, I literally have not tried co-op. All of my friends are way too far ahead of me and I don't want to get baby carried. I love my friends, don't get me wrong, but I want to experience this game for myself by myself. I've asked a few questions here and there to these same people and it's helped me understand the game better and gotten me to keep going, but I do not want them to lead me directly to these things. I want to learn about this game like a new player would, and I think I've succeeded in that endeavor. Like I've said before, Genshin Impact is not a game I expected to enjoy. I didn't enjoy Breath of the Wild all that much, and honestly, the initial section of the story that I got interested in was hard stop because of adventure rank, and I just considered stopping there, though if I'm being honest, I'm glad that I didn't. I've discovered a fairly deep combat system that can be customized to what you have or what you want, and ways to learn the game with my friends, and a new appreciation of what it means to be in a community. For those of you who don't know, I have a friend who is a voice actor for Genshin Impact, Paul Castro Jr. He's the English voice of Freminet. I told him that if Freminet was ever free in the game, I would give it a genuine shot. Honestly, I think I've succeeded in that task. Because of him, I found a new game to play with my spare time and enough inspiration to write down over 2,500 words to record, edit, and make a fun video over. So yeah, I like Genshin Impact. I can't wait to see how this story unfolds. Okay, script is done. If you're still here, thank you for watching. If you like this video, go ahead and hit the sub button and the like button, and you know the drill. Share it around, tell your friends to go to the comments and yell at me about my wrong opinion. It'll be fun. I'll see you guys next time.